Yo boys, it's Surge here. Today I have 25 simple tips and tricks for controller players on console or PC. Please like and subscribe if this helps you out. So to begin with, one of the easiest ways to improve on controller is by using paddles. This allows you to press a lot more buttons when your fingers are naturally on the controller, so you will become a lot smoother and consistent. But don't worry if you guys can't afford paddles, because that brings me on to tip number 2. If you don't play claw or paddles, use left stick as your edit button. This will help you be more consistent, as you don't have to take your hand off the controller as much, so you're always ready to edit. For tip number 3, use the right stick to jump. This means you can jump while keeping your hand on the joystick, so you can aim better and be harder to hit while fighting in close range. If you're on a PS5 or 4 controller, use switch mode or edit as your touchpad, because your fingers are naturally near that button, so you can be smooth with your edits or your builds. For tip number 4, just a simple one, don't use a wireless controller, make sure you have a wired controller for less input delay. Learn retakes. You might think this is pointless, but it's actually very useful to become better at fighting. If someone in ranked is camping on high ground, then you'll be able to push them easily without getting shot. Turn off your subtitles in game. This will give you less input delay as the game has less to process. You should play low dead zones. Low dead zones mean you barely have to move your toggle stick before the game reads that you've moved it, so it will feel like you have less input delay. But if you get a lot of stick drift, don't worry, try to find the lowest dead zone where you don't get a lot of drift. Controller 50-50s aren't real. We have better movement and aim assist than keyboard players, so don't be nervous to jump in someone's box if you are pressuring them. You will likely win the fight, just be confident. You can improve these odds in your favour even more by practicing this map. You'll be able to phase into people's builds more just by running, and they won't see it coming. When playing ranked, don't camp. I know it's tempting sometimes when you see mechanical keyboard players in your lobby, but the only way to improve is to get in a lot of fights with these type of players. Find a sensitivity and stay on it. The pros like Mira and Breet have been playing on their sensitivity for years. As you get used to a sense, you will get better muscle memory with it. If you keep changing, your fingers won't be able to remember how much they need to move the joystick to do certain builds and aims. I always post settings videos, so make sure to click on this video for the best settings. Put your shotgun in the loadout slot 1. This means when you take someone's wall and go back to your inventory, it will naturally be on your shotgun, so then you can hit someone for more damage rather than if you were on your SMG and you would have to spray them. Don't use auto pick up weapons. I know it's tempting because it seems like it's easier than clicking a button to pick up a weapon, but it actually has a certain delay, so off spawn you will never win a 50-50 with a keyboard player. Improve your movement by playing 0 builds ranked or playing creative maps. This will help you dodge shots more in game and get hit less. Improve your crosshair placement. As we aren't on keyboard, we can't just edit on an enemy and flick onto their head, so your crosshair placement needs to be good. Do this by practicing finishing the tile on the opponent's head. Use this map to practice. Turn off pre-edits. This means you can edit from further away, so it's very useful in box fights. Turn off vibration. It adds input delay for some reason, I guess because it sends more signals to the controller from the game, so make sure to turn this off. Practice really difficult editing maps and build maps so your fingers actually get tired. This is the best way to improve your mechanics, as your fingers will get used to building and editing really fast. Turn off boosts. Boosts are actually difficult to control, and when I turned them off I instantly became better. Learn this retake. I don't need to say a lot more, but it's the best way to get high ground. Have a proper warm-up. You need to get warmed up before you play in-game so you can perform a lot better. Aim training. This might seem ridiculous as we have aim assist, but aim assist has been nerfed really hard over the last 4 years, so just 10 minutes a day will make a lot of difference and you'll be aimbotting again like chapter 2. Have a look at some of my aimbot clips. If you guys don't have an Ethernet cable, then you may actually be better off playing closer to your Wi-Fi box. This will give you better ping so you can take people's walls first time. And finally guys, use control freaks. They seem to help a lot as they give you a longer joystick to move around, so you have more control over your aim. I'm actually selling some control freaks guys, so make sure to click the link in my bio. They're up for a cheap price right now. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and please use my code in the item shop. It should be appearing on screen right now. And I will see you guys later.